Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So first let me start off by apologizing. I have not been posting for a few months. I believe the last video I did was in January when I did my 2024 lineup. January, February were just bad months for me. Had a lot of family stuff going on. And I even got sick, and so a lot was going on that kind of I kind of pushed my planner stuff to the background. A lot of just being out of habit and out of joint for me. And so I didn't even really get a chance to do like my yearly planning or my yearly goals or, New Year's resolutions, anything like that. I finally feel like I'm in a place where things are getting back to normal. So I wanted to come on and start doing my videos again. So starting with the month of March, we're hopefully on course to do better. So anyway, starting today, I am going to be working in my academic planner as well as my everyday catch-all planner. The planner that you see here in front of you is my academic planner. I do carry this in my laptop bag with my laptop, which I have to take to class. So I do carry that about twice a week because those are the days that I carry my laptop. So I keep this in my bag with my laptop, and this is where I keep my schoolwork as well as my Etsy, any sort of like training, that sort of thing. That's what I keep in this particular planner. I've already put in a couple of things like my spring break, which is the first full week of March, and we have like midterm grades that are due as well as fall registration, which is at the end of this month, and those are dates that I have to keep in mind. So I have already put in a couple of things. But anyway, let's get started. So starting out, I am going to be putting in some assignments that I kind of have. Like I said, we have spring break at the beginning, so I don't have to really worry about that. But that Monday, I do have some assignments due, so I want to make sure I put those in. So my two classes I take on Mondays and Wednesdays. One of them is an online class, but I go ahead and stay on campus for it because my second class is after that. So my second class has a participation grade, so I have to make sure before I leave for that day that there is a participation grade for me. If not, I kind of have to write a like not a long essay or anything, but it's like a one paragraph essay if I don't participate in class. So I try to get that grade before I leave class, and that's in my management class. So I'm just putting that management there, and I'm just marking that I need to make sure I remember to follow up on my participation grade. The modules, I also try to, we have like a module per week, so I try to keep track of that as well. And for on Monday the 4th, I have not a final, I have an exam in my online class that is due that day. And then we also have what do you call it? An Excel project that is due that day as well. So I have to make sure I put those two things on for the first week of that first Monday in March. And then we have an exam on the 20th as well in my second class, my finance class. So I'm putting those things down to make sure I keep track of those. So when I look at that, I know when I need to be studying and what I need to be doing. Again, this is also my Etsy planner, so I want to make sure that I am doing Etsy. I have also fallen behind with Etsy, so I need to make sure that during this month of March that I start picking that back up as well. I kind of transitioned from physical products to printables, so I want to make sure I'm putting up some spring printables. Even though looking at this, I've realized that Easter is actually the last day of March. I still want to make sure I do some Easter printables and spring printables going forward for starting with this month actually. So anyway, in addition to that, I have a Adobe Zoom call on Tuesdays. I have a marketing mentor and she is teaching me Adobe. Right now we're doing InDesign, and then we're going to do Illustrator. So we're working on that. So I am doing that every Tuesday this month with her on Zoom. So making sure I put that in there because that falls under training. And again, putting in my Etsy time on Saturdays. So yeah, that is mostly what I have right now. That's like all my academic stuff. I'm still looking for a part-time job though, so I need to start putting that on there as well. Also on the 22nd, we have a marketing conference at my school, so I want to make sure I attend that. Probably gonna have to take a PTO day for that, but yeah, I want to make sure I am actually doing that as well. So anyway, that's what my month looks like for academics. Moving forward, this is my catch-all planner that I have here in front of me. This is the planner that I carry in my purse for the most part. I have a purse that is able to accommodate this planner, even though I feel like I need to find another one that doesn't have the rings. But anyway, this was my February layout. I actually did film a February video. I just couldn't get around to doing the voiceover, so that's why I never posted it. But yeah, that was my February layout, and now we're going to get started on the March layout. And this is what the March, without anything on it, this is what the March layout looks like. It's just black and white. I have a couple of sticker books, not a whole lot, but I've been using them all year. I used them last year. So there's not a whole lot left in them, but for now, I'm not really buying anything else right now because it's just not in the budget right now. So I'm just kind of working with what I have, and there's not a lot of like March stuff in my sticker books. When I think of March, I think of St. Patrick's Day, even though technically, again, Easter is falling in this month. I still feel like Easter is an April thing, so my April layout will be more Easter centered. But anyway, there are not a whole lot of St. Patrick's things in these two planners that I can find. So it's just a little bit that I'm going to put on there because I have enjoyed putting stickers in, but I don't do whole layouts. I am a functional planner, so I don't really do a whole lot of stickers, but I've been doing stickers just to kind of liven up the look of my planner. So we're going to find something that goes along with St. Patrick's Day. Definitely see some shamrock things as well as some lucky things. So we're just going to put those on the planner to just kind of liven it up. I keep saying I really want to go. Again, it's not really in the budget, but I really do want to go and try to find more seasonal and holiday stickers at Michael's. My Michael's doesn't have anything. But they used to have a lot of nice holiday and seasonal stickers, but they don't have them anymore. So I maybe have to go to a different Michael's, or maybe, I don't know, does Joann's? I've never been to Joann's, but I've heard people talk about Joann's. And Hobby Lobby is so far away from me that I just, the thought of driving there is like, nah, that's all right. But anyway, yeah, I pretty much stick to these two Happy Planner sticker books, and these are Capital Design sticker books that I actually went to I got when I went to a planning event in my local area. So anyway, yeah, let's just put those on here and finish out the layout for the month of. Okay, so now we're going to fill out the monthly view. Usually where I start for the month is with bills. So I do put my bills on my monthly view as well as my weekly view when they are due. So starting out, rent is due on the 3rd. So that's the first thing I put in. No, I also get, mind you, I get paid twice a month. I think it's either the first day of the month and the 15th or the last day of the month and the 16th. I can't remember off the top of my head, but we're just going to say around the 15th. So on the 15th, I have my cable bill is due. In addition, I have a car payment due on the 15th. I have car insurance due. And I also have a credit card due on the 15th as well. Now, I do know that my renter's insurance comes out of my account automatically on the 16th of the month. So we're going to put that on there as well. And I have some smaller bills that are actually due at the beginning of the month. The same, so it would come out of the same check as my rent. I have a Creative Fabrica subscription, and that comes out of my account automatically on the 4th of the month. In addition, I have another credit card that also comes out on the 4th. I have my storage unit, which is due on the 17th of the month. So yeah, those are the major bills that I have during the month. I also do have I have Apple, which gets paid on the 24th of the month. I also pay Affirm twice a month. So I pay Affirm on the 31st, or yeah, somewhere like the last day of the month, somewhere around there. So if I have Affirm, which will be due the last day of the month. And I also have Affirm due on the 4th of the month. So those are two different dates for Affirm. So those are pretty much my bills for the month. So now that we've gotten past the bills, made sure we had all our bills up, now we can start getting into appointments and meetings and that sort of thing. So on the 21st, my job does have has like a employee organization that has monthly meetings. I want to make sure I get to those because I am networking like crazy right now, because when my 1 year anniversary gets up, I want to be able to find another job because I need to make more money, y'all. So I've been doing the employee organizations. I, again, because on my academic calendar, I put that marketing conference. I'm going to put that on this as well. So we have a marketing conference on the 22nd that I want to make sure I take off for. And on the 6th, I have a meeting with my mentor. I have two mentors. The 6th is a mentor from a different department. Because I have two tracks in my company that I'm considering, one being marketing, and a second track that I've been kind of looking into as well. And then on the 7th, we have an employee conference. And I am actually volunteering for that because that falls under networking again. So, in an effort to network, I will be volunteering for our employee conference. And the 7th is the in-person conference, but we also have a continuation on the 8th, which is an online Zoom conference. And so I'm not volunteering for that, but there are certain sessions that I would like to participate in. So I will be doing that on the 7th. Half a day on the 7th, I'll be in that Zoom meeting. But then I believe there's also another conference that I want to attend on the 7th, or not the 7th, on the 8th as well. I also want to make sure that I put on this view that I will be on spring break that week, so I don't have to worry about being in class. So yeah, just making sure I know I'm in spring break. I am so happy about that. I really need to make sure I register early for the fall this year because I don't want to do on campus classes. I want to stick to the online classes. So, but anyway, yeah, that's my spring break, and those are kind of the um, networking activities I have going on for that week. I'm gonna put in my Adobe Zoom call as well, and those will be all for the whole month of March. Okay, so yeah, that covers my mentor meetings for the month, and most of my employee meetings for the month as well. And then on the 11th, we're back in class again. So I just want to put in the times for my weekly classes, which is Monday and Wednesday from 4 to 6:45. Okay, so there we have those class dates. And we have fall registration on the 26th. So again, I need to make sure I register for classes on that day. I have to make sure I don't have any holds so I can go ahead and cleanly register for classes for the fall because, yeah, I need them online classes. I'm kind of hating getting home after 7 o'clock at night. So, anyway, but I got to do what I got to do. So, the other conference that I have on the 8th that I wanted to participate in the afternoon that day is a social media conference that I want to participate in. So I'm going to put that on here as well. And then on the 22nd, again, this was on my academic calendar, but I want to put it on here as well. My midterm grades are due. So I'll know that day what my grades are for the semester so far. So that's what it looks like. I know I have a couple of other events or meetings that I want to take part in. But I also want to be mindful of certain things this month. One of the things I want to be mindful of is walking and exercise. So far I've been driving my car from work to school, but really my school is within walking distance, but it's an urban campus, and walking to my car at night seems like a bad idea. So I've been driving, but with the time change this month, that's going to change, which is good because I got a ticket. I got a ticket the last time I was in class. I was so mad, but I got a ticket. So that's good that I'll be able to walk and I don't have to worry about parking. So that's what I want to be mindful of this month, which is start walking to class, and then also exercise at my apartment gym on Thursday, Fridays, Saturday and Sundays, and Mondays because I am working from home on Thursday and Fridays now. Yay. So that just started. So I want to head to the gym on Thursday and Friday mornings. Instead of getting up and getting dressed to get to work, I can get up and go exercise and then come back and log in for my work day. So yeah, that is what it looks like right now for my month. I definitely feel like it's getting busier. I remember last year this time when I was struggling to fill in struggling to fill in my calendar because I just felt like I didn't have a whole lot going on. There's also a seminar, a design thinking seminar that I want to participate in on the 16th as well. I just remembered that. So, yeah, I want to get that done. That is on a Saturday morning, and that's a Zoom call as well. So after that, after putting that in, I think that might be everything for the month. Yeah, but like I said, last year this time I was like struggling to even have anything to put on my calendar because life was very slow when I was unemployed, obviously. Um, and while I kind of miss not having a whole lot to do, I'm also really grateful for feeling like things are picking up for me. Um, finally here I'm putting in those exam and project dates for my finance class on the 4th that I have due, and also that exam for my finance class on the 22nd as well. So the 22nd, yeah. No, the 20th. I have exam 3 on the 20th. But yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what I have so far. Looks like a busy month for the most part. There's some things that are like falling into place in terms of getting back to being active again. Not just active exercise wise, but actually active socially and that sort of thing as well. So I am grateful for that. So anyway, that's it for my planner for the month of March. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. Again, I apologize for not posting the month of January or February. I am hoping to be better at this going forward because, again, March is my start over month. Or my reset month because it didn't happen in the month of January for reasons that we don't need to get into right now. But anyway, again, thanks for watching. I hope y'all have a great week. Bye-bye.